hear the set of sun.
Well played, upon Natty.
Then, to me, welcome. Macbeth.
And bubble.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Inhabitants of the earth, and yet you're on it. Live you, or yours that man may question? You seem to understand me, where you took once her chappy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret what you are saying.
Speak if you can, what are you?
Oh, hail! Hail to thee, Thane of God!
Oh, hail!
Hail to thee, Thane of God!
Oh, hail, Macbeth, shall be king hereafter.
You greet with present grace and great prediction, noble having of royal hope, and he seems rapt with all. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seat of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, neither beg, nor fear your favours nor your hate.
Hail! Hail! Listen to Macbeth the Greater! So happy!
Thou shalt get Kent, though thou be not. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Sinar's death I know I am to be Thane of Blanche, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor yet lives, and a prosperous gentleman. And to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. Whence do you owe this strange intelligence, and why upon this blasted heap stop our way with such prophetic greeting? Speak! I charge you!
The earth hath bubbles as the water has, and these are of them. Whither art they'd vanish?
Into the air what seemed corporal, melted as if breath of the wind, if they had stayed.
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insanity that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be.
And Thane of Cawdor, went it not so?
They met me in the day of success. And I have learned by the perfectest report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned with desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to with the coming of the time with Hail, King that shalt be. This I thought good to deliver to thee, my dearest partner of greatness. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glance thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. That would be great, not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou'st would highly, that wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou'st have, great Glance, that which cries, thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do. Tie thee hither, so that I may pour mine spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valour of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid does seem to crown withal.
You know your own degrees. Sit down and first ask this heartily welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Ourselves will mingle among society and play the humble host. Our hostess will keep her state, and in due time will require the welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir, for my heart speaks for our welcome.
See that both sides are greeted with heart's thanks. Both sides are even. I'll sit in mist, and a large mirth will sit and drink this table and measure round. There's blood on my face.
Tis bankrupt.
Is he dispatched?
My lord, despite his cut, that I do for him.
Thanks for that. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold. That is not to vouch while 'tis making. 'Tis given with welcome, so that feed were best at home.
Sweet
From thence, the source to meet is ceremony. Meeting were there without it.
Sweet remembrance. Now, good digestion, weight on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness sit.
Have we here now our country's honoured roof, where our graced person of our banquet present. I'd rather challenge for his unkindness than pity for his mischiefs.
His absence, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
Which of you have done this?
What?
Don't shake those gory looks at me. You can't say that I've done this.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. You a man?
I, and a bold one, that dare look upon that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the very air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts, imposters to true fear. It will become a woman's story at a winter's fine, authorised by her grandad. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see thou, what say you? I cares not if you cannot speak. Do. If carnal houses and our graves send those we bury back, our stone monuments shall be the more of kites.
What quite a man's in folly.
If I stand here, I see him.
Cry for shame!
Blood has been shed ere now. It was once a time that when the brains were out, the man would die and there an end. But now they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crown. That is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your friends do lack you. Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other only spoils the pleasure of the time.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
I'll say now, you secret black of midnight hag, what is't you do?
Open knocks. Whoever knocks. A deed without a name.
I conjure you to what you profess. Tell me what I ask.
Speak.
Demand. Will answer. Say whether you want it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call them. Let me see them.
Pour in sow's blood that hath eaten her ninefold, grease that's sweetened. From the murderer's gibbets throw into the flame.
Come high, come low, thyself and honest deftly show.
Tell me, I have no power.
Beware of death. Beware of things like dismiss me. Enough.
That's hurt my fear, all right, thanks. But one word more.
He knows thy thoughts. Hear his speech, and say thou not.
If I had 3 ears, I'd hear you. Had I 3 ears, I'd hear you.
Laughter scores. How?
Then live, Macduff. What need I fear of he? No, I'll make assurance double sure. Take a bond with fate. Thou shalt not live. I'll tell pale-hearted fear where it lies. What is that rises like thunder? Is that the issue of a king? That will never be! Who can impress the forest bid the tree, and fix his earthbound root? And rebellion's head never rise till Burnham rise? And our high place Macbeth shall live the lease of nature. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing more. Will Banquo's issue ever reign over this kingdom?
Seek it out no more!
I will be satisfied! Deny me this and an eternal curse fall upon you! You will answer me!
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so departs.
Now is too much like the spirit of Banquo! Down! Is this so?
Aye, sir, it's all a so, but why doesn't Macbeth look so amazingly? Come, we sisters, cheer me up his frights.
And come and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sign, while you perform your anti-crown. That this great king may kindly see, our duties did his welcome pay.
Whence is that knocking Neptune's ocean ever wash this blood clean from my hands?
Yet here's a spot. Out, down, spot, out, I say. 1, 2, why? And 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fire, my lord, fire! A soldier, and a feared. Or need we fear who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife, where is she now? What, will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mark all with this starting. Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on's grave. To bed, to bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed, to
She should have died hereafter. But tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, until the last recorded syllable of time.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, for my soul is too charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword, though bloodier vellum and tongues can give thee out.
Thou may prince, impress the intrepid end, and make me bleed. Let blades fall upon vulnerable crests, for I bear a charmed life that must not yield to one of woman born.
Ha! When the angel whom thou still hast service tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's wound, untimely ripped.
August, yes, Bethlehemon, man, I will not fight thee!
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and guest of the time. We'll have thee as a rare amongst us are painted on a pole and under it. Here may you see a tyrant.
I will not yield now to young Malcolm's feet. If thou Burnham would become to Duncan age, and thou first be not of woman born, I will try my last and throw on my warlike shield, lay on Macduff, and be damned he who first cries, hold! Enough.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Could you, guys, just thank you. Just line up and say your names.
I'm Jack Taki-Owen.
Joe Keeley.
Emily Warpol. Lelia Khan.
April Cross.
Eliot Nobel.
Woo!